Question for Coach. Chris, TJ went down, I believe, midway through that first half. Is there kind of early evaluation of how that is?
No. I'm on my way to the training room after this. So, tough break, man. TJ practiced really well this week, and I thought he was dialed in. He was ready to play tonight. It started in practice, and today's shoot-around, he had a kind of a different look in his eye. So it's a tough break for us, but Ray Bond is really, really good at what he does, our trainer, and TJ will put in that time in the training room, hopefully be back sooner than later.
What have you seen in the 3 games here at home that maybe you're not seeing or isn't translating in those 3 away games so far in conference play?
Yeah, it's a good question. Just better basketball. I think we've better basketball. We played better defense. Offensive execution has been better. We have a game plan each game. Most of it is what we want to do. A portion of it is who are we playing. And I thought, the home games, I think we've executed the game plan better than the road games.
Talk about the energy that you guys have at home with the fans and whatnot. Is there a way to create that in road environments?
Ask me that one more time.
You talked about the energy of the fans and the student section, all that stuff. Is there a way as a team to create that sort of energy for you guys on the road?
Well, one thing I think is, when we get this thing rolling, and I'm not talking about year 2, I'm talking about when we get this thing rolling, having Ole Miss people travel to road games. We see that certainly in football and baseball, so that'll be a next step with our fan base, encouraging them to get that schedule early and kind of pencil in some dates. But we'd love to have more support on the road in the SEC, so that's one thing we could do. Other than that, it's just about the players creating their own energy. And I explained to the guys, a lot of our guys haven't played in the NCAA tournament, but we talk about it a lot. If that's the goal and vision, then let's talk about it. And, as you guys know, a lot of times in the NCAA tournament, you have a great season. You're one of those 68 teams that gets to keep playing. In the NCAA tournament game, sometimes isn't what you're used to playing. It's more of a neutral game. You've got some fans, the opponent's got some fans, but then especially in the first and second round, it's kind of filled with fans from the other 6 teams in that region. And, a lot of people just buy the ticket and kind of cheer for the underdog. So my point is, I've been telling the guys all the way since this summer, there's going to be some games where you have to manufacture your own energy. And certainly on the road, that's a part of playing on the road is making sure you can control what you can control.
What was different about the way your team defended tonight as opposed to last week in that road stretch?
Well, to me, it started with a willingness and, a desire to defend. And Juju said it best. We walked in the facility, I think yesterday or 2 days ago for practice, and several of the players were kind of meeting themselves, talking about defense. So as a coach, that's not only good to see, that's the only way to win. There's no other way. And so for the guys to take some accountability in this deal was a great sign. And our coaching staff too, we take accountability as well. So I would say tonight's game started with a focus. It was a one-word game plan: defend. And not so much about the opponent, but about us. Let's get back to guarding the ball with some more pride. When we do get beat, let's have some rim protection, and let's rotate. And so defense is all about rotating. It's all about helping. And I thought tonight we did that. Late in the game, we got away from it a little bit, but I thought for the first 30 minutes of the game, our guys were trying to defend at a high effort level.
Do you think that this team has the pieces and the capability to defend like some of your teams in the past have, who have really elite?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that this team has the talent, the character to win every game on the schedule. I don't think there's anybody in college basketball that we can't play with and beat in a 40-minute game. And our margin for error might be smaller than others, but when the ball goes up, yes, I believe in these players. We're a work in progress. It's not a coaching speech cliche. It's true. We're playing against a lot of teams that have been together for a long time. Some of these teams have had guys playing their 5th year together. We're sitting here month 9 or 10. But yeah, I have a lot of confidence with these guys. My expectations is to win every game. And I think the players are starting to understand that.
Chris, your team won the rebounding battle by a significant margin tonight, and that really hasn't been the case all season. What went into that, heading into this game?
It's a players' game, and you got individual performances every night. And we had two guys, Musa and Books, have 4 offensive rebounds apiece. That's elite. In college basketball, when a guy plays rotational minutes, call it 20, 25, 26, 30 minutes, that 3 offensive rebounds a game is elite. That's what ends up leading the SEC and puts you in the top 10 nationally. So, our crashers are always chasing that kind of individual goal. Can you get 3 offensive rebounds tonight? And then we also have what we call a Pender's tip. From time to time, if you can't get the ball and tip it back, it's not a part of the college stat sheet now, but it's absolutely a part of NBA stats and analytics. So, but I thought it starts right there. I mean, how do we out-rebound the opponent? We had 2 guys get 8 offensive rebounds between them, so that was good to see.
More questions for Coach?
Appreciate you guys.